Welcome to the electrifying showdown of the century, iPhone versus Android. We all know how important smartphones have become in our lives. They're practically like an extra limb these days. But when it comes down to it, choosing between an iPhone and an Android can feel like a make or break decision. For years, people have been going back and forth on this, swearing allegiances to their chosen side. But seriously, which one is actually better? So let's settle this once and for all. Let the showdown begin. Picture this: two heavyweight champs stepping into the ring, each with their own set of killer features. Android phones? They're like the people's champion, dominating the market with their affordability and that massive ecosystem. But hold up, don't count out the iPhones just yet. It's got its own bag of tricks, making it shine in certain areas. Sure, Android might be the budget-friendly option, but who doesn't love having tons of choices when it comes to picking a phone? But here's where the iPhone throws down the gauntlet. It's like the sleek, high-end option that just oozes style and sophistication. Plus, there are some areas where the iPhone just straight up outperforms its Android counterparts. Think about it. Maybe you're all about that seamless integration with other Apple products, or perhaps you crave that buttery smooth performance that iPhones are known for. And let's not forget those crisp, vibrant displays that make every Instagram post pop. Number 1. Why Apple devices lead the pack in information security. If you're looking for a fortress to protect your data, Apple devices are the ones to beat. Trust me, the experts are all singing the same tune on this one. According to Forbes, a whopping 97% of smartphone malware targets poor old Android. Ouch. Apple's App Store might not have as many apps as its Android counterpart, but don't let that fool you. Quality over quantity, right? Apple's like the bouncer at the coolest club in town, carefully vetting every app that waltzes through its doors. It's like trying to sneak a water gun into a high-security government building. Practically impossible. But then there's Google Play, the Wild West of app stores. It's like a free-for-all where anyone with a keyboard and a dream can toss their app into the ring. And the whole installing apps from outside the Play Store thing? It's like leaving your front door wide open and hoping no one walks in and steals your stuff. Also, the pesky operating system updates. With Android, it's like playing a game of Russian roulette. You never know when your phone's gonna get hit with a security threat. But with iOS, it's smooth sailing. Since Apple's the only one making iOS devices, everyone's on the same update schedule. No more sleepless nights worrying about cyber baddies breaking into your digital fortress. Number 2. Apple's ecosystem. From their humble beginnings in computers to the revolution of music players, tablets, and smartwatches, Apple's product lineup has blossomed into a diverse range of offerings for every need. Now, here's where the magic happens: seamless integration. You snap a pic on your iPhone, and voila, it's already waiting for you on your iPad and MacBook. No need to juggle with downloads or installations. Just sign in with your Apple ID and watch as your photos, emails, notes, and calendars sync effortlessly across all your devices. And the cherry on top? You only pay for apps, movies, or books once, and they're available on all your gadgets. It's like having your own digital treasure trove, accessible from anywhere at any time. But it's not just about convenience, it's about security too. With Apple's closed ecosystem, your digital fortress is as impenetrable as Fort Knox. When devices, users, manufacturers, and app developers are all on the same page, you can rest easy knowing that your data is locked up tight. But with Android, a multitude of manufacturers churning out phones and tablets on the same operating system, the picture isn't quite as rosy. Sure, you've got options, but when it comes to security and seamless integration, it's like trying to conduct an orchestra with musicians playing different tunes. Number 3. Simplicity and consistency. Let's talk about ease of use. When it comes to simplicity, Apple's phones are the undisputed champs. Picture this. You pick up your iPhone, tap an app on the home screen, and boom, you're off to the races. No need to go on a wild goose chase hunting for your favorite apps. And when it comes to settings, it's like having everything neatly organized under one roof. No more digging through endless menus just to tweak a simple preference. Even if you decide to upgrade to the latest and greatest iPhone, it's like slipping into your favorite pair of sneakers. The operating system works the same way, so there's no learning curve involved. But Android? Sure, you've got options galore when it comes to customization, but let's face it, sometimes too much choice can be overwhelming. With Android, it's like diving into a rabbit hole of settings and tweaks, and if you're not careful, you might just get lost in the shuffle. Number 4. Apple's App Advantage. When it comes to getting the best of the best, Apple's App Store is where it's at. It's like the VIP lounge where all the coolest apps hang out, sipping digital cocktails and plotting their next big move. Developers flock to Apple like bees to honey. They know that if they want to make a splash, the App Store is the place to be. Just take a look at some of the biggest hits of recent years. Super Mario Run, Snapchat, you name it. They all made their debut on the App Store long before they hit the Android scene. But some apps don't even bother making the jump to Android. It's like a secret club that only iPhone users get access to, and who can blame them? And let's not forget about the App Store's revenue model. It's like the ultimate win-win for developers, serving up a hefty slice of pie for those high-quality apps. So you can bet your bottom dollar that the App Store will continue to be the go-to spot for top-notch apps in the future. Number 5. Apple Pay, your digital wallet on the go. You're at the checkout counter, and instead of fumbling around for your credit card, you simply tap your phone on the card reader. Boom. Payment made, hassle-free. But here's the best part: security. Your card details are locked up tight, with Face ID, Touch ID, or your trusty passcode standing guard. Apple Pay isn't just for physical stores. You can use it to make purchases in apps too. Need to book a hotel room? Done. Shopping for clothes? Easy. Craving a pizza? You guessed it, Apple Pay has got your back. The competitor, Google Pay? Yeah, it's still playing catch-up in many countries. So, if you're looking for a simple and secure mobile payment method, it's time to join Team iPhone. With Apple Pay, convenience and security go hand in hand, making every transaction a breeze. Number 6. Family sharing. Here's the deal. If your whole clan is rocking Apple devices, family sharing is a game changer. Imagine up to 6 family members sharing movies, music, and apps like one big happy digital family. No more squabbles over who gets to watch what. It's all in the family now. But here's where things get really cool: parental control. With family sharing, mom and dad can breathe easy knowing that little Timmy isn't downloading anything sketchy. It's like having a digital gatekeeper, making sure only the good stuff gets through. And let's not forget about Find My Friends, a virtual buddy system keeping track of your kids' whereabouts when they're out and about on their own. So whether they're heading to school or hanging out with friends, you can rest easy knowing they're safe and sound. Number 7. The resale value of iPhones. The gold standard of smartphone investments. iPhones. In a world where new models drop faster than you can say upgrade, getting the most bang for your buck when it's time to sell your old phone is key. And when it comes to holding their value, iPhones are in a league of their own. iPhones are like the fine wine of smartphones. They only get better with age. Made from top-notch materials and crafted with precision, they hold up like champions, even after years of use. It's like owning a piece of tech history, that never goes out of style. But here's where things get interesting: resale value. While Android phones might hit the market like a tidal wave, flooding the shelves with new models left and right, iPhones stay true to their roots. With only one manufacturer calling the shots, iPhones remain as flagship models for longer, keeping the resale value sky high. From its top-notch performance and seamless ecosystem to its ease of use and unbeatable resale value, the iPhone stands tall as the ultimate choice for smartphone enthusiasts. If you've enjoyed this content and want to stay updated on all things, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insightful comparisons and tech tips. Until next time, keep enjoying the superior experience that only the iPhone can deliver.